People throw the term 100x around these days like it's nothing, but I don't think they really understand how big 100x really is. 10 bucks to 1,000 bucks, or 100 bucks to 10,000 bucks. What do these two have in common? Well, both of them are 100x. While it's very rare and very hard to achieve 100x on just one coin, it's definitely not impossible. Today I want to go over some of the tactics that you can use to maximize your profits and to really maximize the strategy that you're using, not only for trading, but to generate income overall. Also, if you do want to trade, there's links in the description down below that will lead you either to Bybit or to BitForex. These are the two exchanges that I trade on. If you use my links, you have certain benefits. Everything is in the description down below. With that being said, my name is the Inspector. You're about to be mind blown. Let's get this show on the road. You know that on the Mindblow show, we cover any topic that can generate us income. Not only play to earn crypto games, NFT games, staking and yield farming, but also various trading methods you can use and really any strategy out there that will help us get the edge on the markets. So first of all, let's go over to bybit.com and let's do some math. Math with the Inspector. Math, which is always right, except when it isn't. And see what would mean if Bitcoin did just a 10x, not 100x. Let's just start with 10x and try to ease our way into a 100x and see how big that actually is. So let's say we have $100 worth of Bitcoin and we want to turn the $100 into $10,000, which is a 100x. So first, we need to turn it into a 10x. So to go from 100 onto 1,000, that's a 10x. And then another 10x would be to go from 1,000 to 10,000. That's another 10x. And because of the way math works, 10x and another 10x is 100x, not 20x. Hope you're following. Either way, this is now the Bitcoins that we have. So currently Bitcoin is 27,000. A 2x would be times 2. So if Bitcoin goes to 54,000, that would mean Bitcoin did a 2x. In that case, our money would double. As you can see, it doubled. Now, a 10x would be, well, obviously if we do times 10. So 270,000 per coin from this price here is how much we would get if Bitcoin did a 10x, and we would be at $1,000. Now, realistically, if Bitcoin goes to 2,700,000, that would be a 100x. Now, how realistic is that's gonna happen? Well, way less realistic that is gonna happen anytime soon compared to this number, 270,000, which is a realistic number for Bitcoin, if not in the next bull market, then in the one after, but it's much, much closer than 2 million, of course. So not every coin can really go 100x that fast. Who has time to wait 20 years for another 4 bull markets or however much it takes for Bitcoin to go to 2-3 million per coin? So one of the options that you have, and one of the things you can do, is to try and buy and sell on spot and try to make a 10x just with your coins. So let's go back to our original price. We're at 100 bucks and we want to 10x our coin amount, not our dollar amount just yet. So let's see here, let's do our number of Bitcoins times 10. We need 0.03 in order to 10x. So just to remove 1 0 basically. Now the best way to go about that obviously is to sell when it's high and then to buy back again with the same amount of money you have when it's low. So let's say Bitcoin goes to 28,000, you got $103 there, and same number of coins you sell. Let's say Bitcoin goes back down to 25,000, but now you have dollars, not Bitcoin, so then you buy Bitcoin, and instead of 3710, you now have 4155, getting one step closer to getting a decimal less or doing the 10x. So in theory, this is how it would work. You would keep trading, sometimes you would fail and miss, sometimes you would make a good trade, but for the duration of the bear market, you could potentially, if you really put your mind and heart into it, really do a 10x just by buying and selling coins and try to stack your Satoshis and get the Bitcoin up as much as you can. Now, once you've done the 10x, this is the amount of Bitcoins you would have, and so at current price, that would be $1,000 or, well, a 10x from the 100. Now, let's say Bitcoin does really go to 270,000 in the next bull market, then you would be at $10,000 from your original 100. Now, this is just an example of technically how it would work. I'm in no way, shape, or form saying this is easy to do. In fact, this is extremely hard to do. But what it isn't is impossible. It is not. impossible. Now, Bitcoin might not be the best coin to do this with. It is the one that is the safest, and if you're in crypto to be safe, then Bitcoin is your option. But if you're in crypto to get more out of it and also want to risk more, then maybe you're gonna try some other coins. Now, not every coin can do 100x or even a 10x, but a lot of coins can, and a lot of coins are pretty safe and still can do a 10x at least. And here you're looking at the fundamental analysis of the coins. So let's go to TradingView and look at some of the coins that have really good fundamentals, like Cardano. Cardano is one of my favorite coins of all time. I have a lot of Cardano. I'm heavily invested into it. Just saying, and I'm definitely not sponsored by Charles IOHK, even though I would love to be. This is a project that has a good future, all right? It's an ecosystem that does things really well. And if we look from the all-time high here, Cardano was $3.01. Maybe some would say even more, 3.1 almost. Currently, it is sitting at 2 cents. So if we go from the current price to the all-time high, that is more than a 10x. Just to the all-time high, and one could argue that Cardano will exceed its all-time high in the next bull market, and I am arguing for that as well. Of course, I'm in no way, shape, or form someone who knows these things. This is just something that I'm hopeful for, and something that through my fundamental analysis I have come to the good conclusion of. So, good projects with good fundamentals, ecosystems that in the bear market have fallen a lot, but are good projects with good backings, with a lot of money locked inside of them, and huge communities. So Cardano, XRP, even Solana. I'm not the biggest fan of Solana, but still, they're out there doing things, and they are also more than a 10x away from their all-time high. So a lot of these really, really big coins can just as easily test at least their all-time high in the bull market and do a 10x from there. And in the meantime, you can just stack your coins by spot trading and stay away from futures if you're not into that. Futures is way more risky than spot. Spot is not that risky as futures is, and there's a simple fact as to why not, because in spot trading, if you buy something and it keeps going down, you do not technically lose money until you sell. You still have the same amount of coins no matter how much the price falls down. And if you bought into a really good project, into a project with good fundamentals, it will most likely go back up at least to the price you bought it on, if not exceed it a lot more. So worst case scenario, you become a bag holder and you kind of lock your money until the price goes back up. But on futures trading, if it keeps dipping, you will lose your position and lose your money, and there's nothing you can do about it. So futures, way more risky, takes a way more advanced trader to do futures. Spot trading, way less risky, and there's also stuff that can be done in spot, like this strategy that I'm talking about right now. Another thing you can look at is social arbitrage. So to find the coins before they explode, and when they explode, they can really, really explode big. I'm talking even 50x without any trading whatsoever is definitely possible if you spot the right trends, and doing social arbitrage is probably the best way to do that. Now, what is social arbitrage? Well, social arbitrage is to scout the social medias and to scout what people are thinking about, to scout the next big trend that will most likely pop up. Now, how do you identify that trend? Well, there's 3 key characteristics that a coin, a project, or really doesn't have to be even crypto related, anything that will become a big trend needs to fall under these 3 categories, and they have to be scalable, hidden, and monetizable. Now, they have to be scalable. If they're not gonna get big, you can't make it big. You can't get the big money if the project itself cannot be scalable and get big. They have to be hidden so that it's not already mainstream. You're one of the first ones to see it. If not the first, then in the first 1,000. You gotta be there early. So hidden, very important. And finally, monetizable. If it's not monetizable, then the other 2 are not even that important. That's like TikTok. Oh, I discovered TikTok, one of the first ones to discover it. Well, it was hidden. It's definitely scalable, but not really monetizable. Maybe if you had really, really big numbers, but most of the TikTok creators are not monetizable, only the biggest ones. So TikTok is a good example of a platform, and at the beginning at least, being hidden, being scalable, but not monetizable. One of the things that falls under all 3 categories are NFTs. NFTs are hidden right now. They're definitely scalable, and they're sure as hell monetizable. Now, NFTs, of course, you can't spot trade with them, and this tactic that I was telling you about doesn't really work. With NFTs, I'm just making an example as to what is scalable, monetizable, and hidden. So in your opinion, which coins are the next 10? Oh my God. Yeah, that was supposed to be like a voice in my room asking me a question and I just reply, but I just sneezed because my AC is on. Anyway, now I ruined it. Which coins do I think are the next 10x on the market right now? Or the next 100x? Well, of course, I already mentioned Solana and Cardano, both ecosystems. In my opinion, Cardano is much greater than Solana, but right now it's just opinions. We will see the facts once the bull market comes around. Now, apart from that, apart from the ecosystems, it's no secret that I think the gaming coins will dominate the next bull market. Some of these gaming coins will achieve way more than 10x. And for example, let's take a look at Illuvium and their coin ILV. Definitely looks terrible right now, but it's not uncommon that coins like this just do a cup and handle pattern, and cup and handle pattern would look something like this. Make the cup, make the handle, and explode. But the thing is, from this price right here, it doesn't even have to explode because we already have a 10x around 400, which is way less than the all-time high. By the time it comes back to the all-time high, it's almost 50x already on its own. Now, if Illuvium fail and don't make a good game, then all of this will be for nothing and their coin would obviously just plummet. But if they make a good game that's really used and their coin takes off, who knows where the end is. Another coin like this, another gaming coin that I'm really looking forward to and that I'm taking a look at is Cornucopia's Scopy. Now, they haven't been around during the last bull market. The coin came out in December of 2021 and the bull market ended in November of 2021. So we have no idea where their end, where their maximum really is. So this is one of the coins that I'm really hopeful for because I really love the product. I love Cornucopia. I think it is great. I think it's amazing. And my social arbitrage tells me that this is something that I will invest my money into. I'm in no way affiliated with them. I'm just saying what I plan to do. I've not invested yet into Cornucopia, but I will at some point very soon when I think it's just before the bull market, when I think we're gonna go there soon. I'm gonna start putting some money into Cornucopia. Not just yet, because we don't know where we are in the market just yet. Things can go way lower. That's definitely not impossible to go way lower. So the most important take here is to make your own decisions, to do your own research, to do your own due diligence, to do your own social arbitrages, and to figure out what projects you really like and also what projects fall under the categories that are hidden, scalable, and monetizable. What? Scalable? This AC is killing me. Sorry, guys. Anyway, identify projects that fall under those categories. Then, if you really want to make 100x, try a little bit of spot trading. There's a lot of videos out there on YouTube to help you with spot trading. There's a lot of videos I did that will help you with spot trading. I'm opening a trading channel where I will trade spot and futures and yield farming, and all of the things you can do with trading will be going on that channel. So definitely take a look at that channel, and it might help you do some spot trading. Of course, go over to Bybit. This is where I do all my spot and futures trading, and also BitForex. Both of these platforms offer nice rewards if you go from my link, and all the rewards are in the description down below. With that being said, thank you for watching, everybody. I'll see you all next time. Peace. Spectre out.